Welcome to Scorched Earth Toys at anymoon.com's review of Takatoku's 1/6300 scale miniature SDF-1. This is the non-transformable, mostly die-cast metal toy that was released in the US and other parts of the world by Matchbox. I believe built by Bandai, distributed by Matchbox. The versions that were distributed all over the world were slightly modified from this original Takatoku toy. They had a white paint scheme instead of a gray one. I believe they have red guns instead of black ones. And they no longer have the firing weapons at the top. Obviously the cartoon demonstrates a big laser beam that shoots out of the front of the SDF-1. On this toy, it shoots, it has spring-loaded projectiles. I will demonstrate that in a moment. We'll see together if they actually still work on mine. The toy has removable Prometheus and Daedalus toys, complete with wheels on the bottom. I can't imagine a scenario where you'd be wheeling around little aircraft carriers without the SDF-1, though. So most of you would probably have it attached at all times. The arms have some articulation to them. The guns are rubbery plastic, so you don't have to worry about snapping them like you did on the 1/5700 block system toy that Takatoku made. Little turrets that move here. The legs, 2 points of articulation. There's a little knee, and then the hip. And the hip has a little in and out to it, so you can get a little A stance. As you can see, the guns come down as so. So you could pretend to be firing the main weapon if you wanted to. There's also an ankle joint. So if you did want to go for a walking pose, it can get that more naturally. As you can remove the Daedalus, you can put it back on so it would be up and down right now and kind of resembled the Daedalus punch move. The little antennas on the head are all a little rubbery, so you don't have to worry too much about breaking them. And I guess now for the big reveal. Let's see if my old toy can shoot its gun still. There you go. So that was the big trick that only the Japanese version can do. Obviously, a neat vintage toy, but not a whole lot of fun. Not very significant these days. When you can go out and buy something like this, as you can see, scale-wise, similar toy, but a little bit better display piece, I might argue. Actually, I'd argue it's a lot better display piece. Alright, so the Wave toy also costs a whole bunch more than even this vintage toy if you can find it. Not really sure how I get this back in there. Fun collector's item, sure. Sweet toy, not so much. Better than a lot of classic SDF-1 toys, but also nowhere near as cool as the 1/3000 scale SDF-1 toy that was made. Definitely a niche market piece. If you're a huge SDF-1 fan, you need to have them all. This is one of the ones you're going to have to get. If not, I would recommend you just keep your eye out for that big 1/3000 toy and let this pass. Thanks for viewing the review. Visit anymoon.com for comparisons to the line art and other SDF-1 toys.